Happy Sabbath. So, this is Health Nugget time, but before we go into the Health Nugget, I want you to imagine, okay, that you had the opportunity to build your dream house, or maybe have someone build it for you. Just imagine that. What construction materials will you use, or would you want to use to build your dream house? Would you want to use plastic? Or maybe glass? Or what about loose sediment? Or maybe clay? Would you want to use those materials? Or you may want to use maybe concrete, steel, brick. Which one will you use? The one I just mentioned, right? Concrete, steel, and brick, right? Because these materials will support your house and will give it a strong foundation, right? So you want a foundation that provides structural integrity. And you also want to use material that gives you stability, so that way now your house is strong against winds and rain and flood and even earthquakes. So you want to have a good reinforcement on your building. And you want to also do a lot of reinforcement also too, for it can be anchored properly. So ultimately, we want to have a house that is well built and that will last us a very long time. Now, I want you to think about your body as a house. So you want to build your body on a strong and solid foundation, because a solid and strong foundation will help your body to resist the stressors of life. So, Jim Rohn is a philosopher and motivational speaker, and he said this quote. He said, "Take care of your body is the only place you have to live." So, and this metaphor is often used to promote healthy living, with the idea that if we take good care of our body, it will last us a very long time, because it's the only house we have to live in while we are here on earth. So, when you put into your daily habits good practices daily, and I said daily because I'm not referring to something that you do once in a while or for just a couple of weeks, but it's something that you want to do all the time. So when you put into daily practice healthy habits as eating the right kind of foods, drinking enough water, getting proper rest, exercising, trusting in God, and avoiding all harmful substances and ingredients that we find in foods. When you do that, you are building your body on a strong foundation. God has given us in nature everything that we need to build our bodies on a solid foundation. So one of the tools that he provided in nature are plants. And we may not think of plants as tools, but if you study them, you would realize and learn that these plants have a work to do inside of your body. So plants offer a vast source of bioactive chemicals to help improve health, prevent disease, repair, build, and maintain your organs functioning correctly. So I must say that plants are some of the greatest tools that God has given us in nature, and we need to take advantage of them. In fact, scientists have discovered between 50,000 and 130,000 phytochemicals in plants, and they believe that there are many more. So for example, let's take a look at a powerful plant tool that protects the body against infection and disease. Basil leaves. Are you familiar with basil leaves? Okay, do you eat basil leaves? Okay, so basil contains many vitamins and minerals, as well as antioxidants, such as lutein, zeaxanthin, beta-carotene, and beta-cryptocyantin. Basil is full of antioxidants, and antioxidants are so important because they protect the body from free radicals. Free radicals lead to cell damage and increases the risk of a variety of health conditions, including cancer, heart disease, arthritis, and diabetes. So basil is a powerful tool in protecting our bodies from free radical. So I now that I was, writing about this, I do a pesto using basil leaves. And I really, really enjoy that pesto. Well, I'm going to enjoy it much more after knowing all that basil leaf is going to do to my body. Also, basil leaf offer protection against infection because it has antibacterial properties. If you are dealing with respiratory, urinary, abdominal, or any type of skin infection, well, basil is a tool that can help you deal with that condition. Isn't God awesome in providing these things for us? Basil also helps to fight inflammation in the body because it has anti-inflammatory properties. So if you're dealing with any type of arthritis, heart disease, bowel issues, we know that basil can help. Also, there is an antioxidant in basil that helps prevent plaque buildup in your arteries. And that is so important because plaque buildup is a major risk for heart attacks and strokes. So we want to prevent. So let's take in more of the basil leaves, okay? And then there is a compound in the basil leaves called eugenol, which acts as a natural calcium channel blocker. This means that it will help relax blood vessels and improve blood flow. So that means now that basil can be a very powerful help in lowering blood pressure. Wow. According to the Ohio State University Comprehensive Cancer Center, basil have a protective effect against cancer because of its flavonoid content. So now basil not only has minerals and vitamins and antioxidant, but it also has flavonoids, which helps to fight certain cancers like lung cancer, liver cancer, oral cancer, and skin cancer. So we have a tool that we can use against these conditions. There is an estimation between 50,000 and 70,000 plant species that are used worldwide for medicinal purpose. Did you hear that number? 50,000 to 70,000 plant species that are used worldwide for medicinal purposes. And we only look at one today, which was basil. But there are so many, right? So plants have between 50,000 and 130 phytochemicals. So when we consume these plants on a daily basis, along with other healthy lifestyle habits, we are definitely we are building our body on a solid foundation. I want to leave with you Matthew 7:24 and 25 that says, "Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and put them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the floods came, and the wind blew and beat against that house. Yet it did not fall because it has its foundation on the rock." So you will not want to build your dream house on plastic or clay, and you won't want to build your body on junk food, processed food, sugary foods and drinks. You won't want to do that. So my desire is that every day you are doing something to build your body on a solid foundation. So when the winds of diseases and sickness comes hitting your way, your body will stand firm and strong because of its foundation. So I encourage each one to take care of your body, which is God's temple. Be blessed and be encouraged.